Let's be honest, battling Connecticut traffic to catch a flight out of LaGuardia can literally feel like a nightmare. But what if it didn't have to be? What if it was actually a completely seamless luxury experience? Well, the exact vehicle you choose pretty much sets the tone for your entire trip way before you ever step foot in the terminal.
Look, let's start right out of the gate with a massive sigh of relief. When you book with Absolute Transportation, they're based right in North Haven, Connecticut, by the way, you never, ever have to worry about unpredictable rideshare surge pricing again. Seriously, say goodbye to that awful meter anxiety while you're just sitting there stuck in traffic on I-95.
So, taking that financial stress totally out of the equation brings us to the absolute most important question for your journey. How exactly should you travel from CT to LGA? I mean, with all the options out there, how do you actually know which ride is the perfect fit for what you need?
Well, it all comes down to choosing your perfect ride, whether that happens to be a sedan, a spacious SUV, or even a limo. Let's break it down.
It really is quite simple, and it mostly depends on your passenger count. Think of it like this. Sedans are incredibly cost-effective if you're a solo business traveler heading down from, say, Hartford. But if you're a family leaving from Stanford with a bunch of large suitcases, SUVs are going to give you that essential cargo space you definitely need. And if you're looking for that ultimate white glove arrival experience, limousines offer tons of room for executive groups of 6 or more.
Now, your geography completely dictates how long you'll be in the car, so you absolutely have to factor in those specific travel times. For instance, you're looking at about 90 to 120 minutes from Stanford, but that jumps up to 180 minutes if you're coming from Hartford or Bridgeport. Oh, and pro tip here, you should always add a 2-hour pre-flight buffer to those numbers just to guarantee a totally relaxed arrival. And when you're making that drive, you want what we like to call the absolute advantage. It's all about reassuring reliability and, above all, safety. This is where that advantage truly separates them from your standard run-of-the-mill rideshares. We're talking guaranteed flat-rate pricing with absolutely zero surge, plus round-the-clock 24/7 availability. They even use real-time flight tracking so they know the exact second you land. Add in their meticulously trained, DOT-compliant professional chauffeurs, and you know for a fact you are in incredibly safe hands. To guarantee this kind of seamless, on-time coordination, you're going to want to remember a magic number, 2 to 3. Basically, you should always try to book your ride 2 to 3 days in advance. That perfectly locks in your preferred vehicle and gets you the absolute best rates, which is super important during those busy, peak travel seasons. So, let's talk about how to actually book your perfect ride and secure that peace of mind. Seriously, do not leave your airport transportation up to chance. You can head right over to absolute-transportation.com or just call their North Haven dispatch directly at 1-203-938-2000 to book your comfortable ride today. And the best part? They cover all 169 Connecticut municipalities, so literally no area is too remote for a pickup. I'm going to leave you with this one final thought before you go pack your bags. Is your next trip to the airport going to be a source of unpredictable stress, or is it going to be a relaxing, perfectly executed start to your journey? Honestly, the choice is entirely up to you. Safe travels, everyone!